Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host, Beware the Ides of March. And today we have Rome, Season 1, Episode 11, the penultimate episode. So, last time we had Sevilla making some moves. She got attacked by Atia to kind of send a message, but I think it was a huge mistake not to finish her off then and there because now she's plotting to overthrow Caesar. And she's using her son, at least his name, to kind of spread the word and Brutus has denied it, of course, but yeah, there's a direct link to him through his mother, and it's a very dangerous game that she's playing, and she's trying to like lie to herself that she really cares about the Republic, and this is so much more important, and this is about honor and all that, and really it's just because she was spurned by Caesar. They were lovers. He had to put her aside for political reasons, and it really, really angered her, and she has not been able to let it go since. That's the big thing in the works right now. We also have, unfortunately, the split between Titus and Varenus. Titus has had a really rough go ever since he got out of the Legion, and he really hasn't been able to find his place. He thought, he could marry that slave girl and then that would turn his life around, but he really doesn't think things through. Like, once she has her freedom, she can do anything she wants. There's nothing to say she's going to be with you. I mean, you've only had like limited interactions with her. You've kind of built up this whole relationship in your head, and really there's nothing going on between the two of you. She doesn't have a choice. She has to be with you in the moment because she's literally a slave. Like, he hasn't thought any of this through, and unfortunately there's that really messed up scene where her husband is like, "Oh, thank you so much for giving her freedom. It really means a lot to us." And he loses it and kills the guy, and that gets him banished. The last episode ended with that one guy, the mafia guy, approaching Titus, with work as an enforcer. And unfortunately, it seems like our two POV characters are going to come into direct conflict with one another, which I really don't want to see. I don't like that at all. I like both those guys. Even after what Titus did, I still kind of like the character. I mean, honestly, what he did was horrible, but at the same time, so many characters in the show have already done horrible things. I still like him as a character. It's just, yeah, I don't want to see Venus and Titus fight one another, and it seems like that's where things are headed. I also don't like how so many people now know about Venus's wife's secrets. Titus knows, and he's always had like reason to hold his tongue because they were friends, but not anymore. Sevilla knows because her little spy Octavia got it from Octavian, and yeah, she told her, and now Varenus is a magistrate, so his position could be, leverage at some, plan of hers, and they could use that secret against him, and that could cause a lot of problems. So really not good. I mean, I'm enjoying the show. It's just I don't like when two characters I like are, headed for direct conflict with one another, and I don't like that some characters that I don't like seem to have leverage over them, like Sevilla now does. So yeah, that's where we are. I think that's a decent enough recap, but as always, remember to blank, blank, and blank. I think this week is the week we hit 100 subscribers, which is awesome. That's fantastic. Thanks everybody for doing that. Um, yeah, like everything with the channel is going really well right now. So just more of the same, and we're well on our way to greatness. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and yeah, let's just get right into the episode because this should be a good one. Yep, he's got gold chains around him now. He's that guy's enforcer, full on.
You and Pullo were like castrum pollux.
Pullo's dead to me.
Hmm.
We want land in Italy.
Caesar will give all veterans land when he can, as he promised he would, but not in Italy.
Caesar gave you land in Italy.
I'm a magistrate, and he must have an income, but I'm one man, not legions.
Must be lovely.
Soldiers are upset. They want the land that was promised to them. I wonder why not in Italy.
You have some work for me?
Always somebody needs mortality.
Give me a name.
Trouble is, my honey, you want discretion. This last job, you run that poor scurra up and down the Aventine like justice chasing chickens. Not here. This is a respectable place for decent citizens.
And to all loyal veterans, I shall give good lands in, Pannonia. Good, fertile bottomlands.
Mascius will refuse it.
Does Mascius have the men's full trust? Can he sway them either way? Make him a personal offer, then.
To what limit?
You be judge of that.
He doesn't like this work. Bribing him.
Our beloved father, Gaius Julius Caesar, has been declared dictator for life.
Erase that. Cassius.
It'll do no good. The image is on every wall, on every hill.
Don't worry about those scribbles. King Caesar knows you're his loyal friend.
The people will not accept a tyrant's death unless a Brutus holds the knife.
You have gone too far.
He has to die.
That wasn't quiet at all, dude.
I have been true to my brothers since I first spilled blood. You think I would betray them now for 5,000 denarii?
7, then.
It might be 20,000. I'm not so greedy as some.
Not so greedy as who?
I merely say that my honor is not for sale so cheap.
In favoring Pannonia, you would not betray our brothers. If they will not have Pannonia, they will have nothing.
15.
10.
12.
Varinus doesn't like doing this shit, but he doesn't have a choice.
I well imagine poor Servilia is not very fond of me, but really wants me dead. Attia, you're a dramatist. I must send you to negotiate all my corruptions.
I would rather not, sir.
I spoke in jest.
I understand.
Please.
Yeah, it's weighing on him. He doesn't like this shit.
I hear rumour among the servants that Titus Pullo is in the dungeons, awaiting trial for murder. Is it true?
It is. He has been hiring himself out as a knifeman. He killed a man in broad daylight.
We must do something for him.
We must do nothing.
Nothing.
The man he killed was Aufidius Dento, deputy chief of the Kylian Nailmakers Association. Popular man, apparently, and a vocal critic of my leadership. People will suspect I ordered his death, and I must not confirm those suspicions by helping Pullo.
Oh, man.
Did you order his death?
I did not know he existed until he didn't. I have no notion why he was killed. I'm sorry, Varinus. I know he is brother to you, but there is no choice.
Tell Titus a lawyer.
It would go much easier for you if you said who it was that paid you. It shows penitence.
Can't help you. Sorry. Gave my word.
Have you any friends that would speak for you?
What are you doing here? Thought Pullo was dead to you.
Dead to all soon.
Hard as adamant to you. Well, you might be wrong, though. Then he's the slip between knife and altar.
What?
Pullo's not alone. We'll not let any brother be damned by this dirty mob.
If Pullo is rescued by Caesar's veterans, people will assume that he ordered Dento's killing, and Caesar will be held responsible.
And so, Caesar can do as he likes.
He is trying to re-establish law and order. That won't work if his soldiers are seen to be killing citizens without consequence.
While Varinus intervening to prevent the rescue of Titus. Was not expecting that.
This barbarian.
I govern Macedonia.
If you will accept.
Well, I buy 3 Furies. Would you want me to govern Macedonia?
You are the right man for the job.
Is he trying to remove him from Rome so he's not a threat, even if he dismisses...
Not at all. I
Yeah.
need your help.
Even if he dismisses the possibility that he's a threat.
You can trust. But you did not ask me for my allegiance. You demanded it at sword point. I betrayed nothing.
Yeah, he sees through it.
Well, thank you. I am honored. But I will not go.
You're in every war with a knife at my throat.
It would be foolish to ignore it.
Only tyrants need worry about tyrant killers. And you are no tyrant. Haven't you told me so many times?
I ask you to give Irene long life. And same for my friend, Lucius Vorenus and his family. If it's not too much.
Wow.
Let Irene know. I'm sorry for what I did.
What the hell? He's not gonna fight back?
Stand up and fight.
I don't want to.
That's not how it works. You're supposed to resist.
Not if I don't want to.
You and the whole 13th. Not but bloody mollies.
Oh, that's good. Piss him off.
Talk the 13th.
He'll fuck you up.
Alright. I piss on the 13th.
He's gonna kill all of you.
All of them.
Shit. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Great episode. So obviously, key moment there. Vorenus steps in to save Titus. He's tried for murder, convicted, and they sent him to the Colosseum to fight. He initially doesn't want to, but the gladiators there kind of goad him into it by insulting the 13th, and that finally, gets his blood up, and he starts fighting back. He handles like 6 of them on his own, and then another one just pops out and starts attacking him. And at that point, he's wounded, so Vorenus finally can't take anymore. He's in the crowd watching, like tears in his eyes, and he steps in, kills the guy, and then takes Titus out of there. The guy that Titus killed was this important political figure that was in opposition to Caesar, like publicly. So, yeah, Caesar didn't want anyone stepping in to try and help Titus. Soldiers from the 13th were going to attack the mob and free Titus during his trial. Vorenus called them off. Even he couldn't tolerate it anymore after, watching the spectacle, and finally just had to help his friend, even though he's guilty. So it's interesting now, Vorenus, who's allied publicly with Caesar, has intervened publicly, and it revealed at the end there that Caesar actually did order the hit on the guy to eliminate potential enemies, and just a great tie-in, because now it's a political problem for Caesar, because Vorenus, a magistrate, has publicly stood up for Titus, a murderer. He did do it, and very, very interesting. We also saw how Brutus continues to get tied into this whole plot by his mother to take out Caesar. Cassius had that little argument with Brutus about it, and actually used the word he needs to go, he needs to die. Like, there's graffiti on the city constantly of Brutus slaying Caesar, because apparently someone in Brutus's family killed the last dictator of Rome. Yeah, I don't remember exact details of that, but it got mentioned before once or twice. But it's interesting. Caesar's trying to get rid of Brutus by offering him a position in Damascus and distance his safety. Brutus turns him down, and it's an interesting argument where he sees through what Caesar's trying to do. He's trying to get him out of Rome so he's not a political threat, even if he isn't, and it's kind of driving him towards that end, kind of ironically. A great episode, probably my favorite of the series so far. Had a lot of action, political intrigue, a lot's going on, and yeah, there's a lot to look forward to in the finale. But yeah, I don't want to prolong this too much because I actually do just want to get right into that. So as always, thanks for watching and peace.